So, retro, they try to hook the parents to sell the candy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Novelty, kids get hooked because it's fun.
Would
I
you
can
say
relate to that.
Jelly Bellies would fall into novelty?
Jelly Bellies is Easter.
Is that Easter? Well, you can still have it for Halloween.
No, man, everybody knows the Easter Bunny shits out jelly beans. Tell me I'm lying.
You don't think that Jelly Bellies try to promote their stuff for Halloween? It's just an Easter thing?
No, hold on. I don't know this for a fact. I am officially talking out of my ass. I have no idea. Right? But first of all, everybody knows jelly beans come from Easter Bunny. But second of all,
do I have to remind you that the Easter Bunny's not real, Chris? Did anybody ever tell you that?
These details don't matter, man. We know Santa Claus isn't real.
I know you grew up in like a closet.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Easter Bunny shits out jelly beans. Welcome to another episode of Don Draper's Den. On this podcast, we discuss branding and marketing, how it touches so many aspects of our lives. We also talk a bunch of trash about food and music and culture and each other, and it's a lot of fun. We hope you're entertained. We hope you get some insight from two insiders like ourselves to the marketing industry. I'm Chris. This is Ernie. In this episode, we get into candy and Halloween and nostalgia and robbing kids of their candy in the woods.
Right. It's funny because as you're giving that intro, I don't think we really do a whole lot of marketing and branding.
I don't really think so.
We just start thinking about candy and good times.
Good times. So, of course, we hope you're entertained. We hope you get some insight. But share, like, subscribe, comment. We want to blow this thing up. As always, we appreciate your guys' support. So, without further ado, pour yourself a glass and let's get into this.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. So,
I
don't know.
It's that time of year. It's getting cool.
That is getting cool. You know what's nice, man, is I like the change of weather. I don't really believe it here in Cincinnati. I hear it's going to be like 90. Well, what I mean is it's been cool, right? Mm-hmm. Summer was hotter than shit, right? And so it finally cools down. I'm like, oh, thank God. I keep my jeans. I wear jeans anyways, but be comfortable in my jeans. I get the flannel out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And all that. I love to be layered up. It just, I don't know, it feels more comfy to me. But very shortly, it's going to be like 90 degrees, right? So it's never this like smooth, slowly cooler.
Slow landing.
Yeah, no, it's stupid around here. Is it like the valley?
But I kind of like that though. Like you get this little surprise, like, oh,
hey, it's 90,000 degrees out.
Indian summer.
Sweet.
I get to jump on my motorcycle and not have to layer.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess like little treat here or there.
How cold will you ride though? Like,
I'll ride. I'll ride when it's cold. I mean, it depends because like one of my friends kind of said it well. Like if you're heading from summer towards colder weather, then 45 degrees or whatever is like cold.
Yeah.
But if you're like heading out of winter and you're just looking for a good clear day, then 45 degrees doesn't feel all that cold. You layer up because like I'm just itching. I'm itching to ride. I'm so itching to get on there. Right?
If you're in Florida, kind of thing, and you drive north, I understand what you mean.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. That seasonal adjustment.
So it definitely makes a difference. But no, I mean, so long as the roads are nice and it's not snowing or something,
right?
I'll ride. I'll just layer up. That's when I'll put my helmet on and everything.
Yeah.
Not for the protection, but because my face is going to freeze off.
Yeah. I feel like it's got to be a liability, right? Because if it freezes up bad enough, you're going to be like fucking blinded by ice in your eyes.
I've made mistakes at times where I got out and I thought, oh, it's going to be nice.
Right.
And it was, if you're not riding. The moment you ride and all that breeze, like, oh man, my fingers are freezing.
Yeah, it's like standing in front of a giant fan. It's
my toes are freezing. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that as we cool down. Bro, Halloween it feels like it's a billion years away, right? But whenever it is I don't really know off the top of my head what holiday took place, but I went to probably Kroger, something like that. Probably a Kroger. And there was like Halloween stuff out. I was sweating. I was dripping sweat from being outside.
Yeah.
Right. So I can't really remember what it was. Was it like I don't know what it was, but I was like, dude, I can't believe this is already happening.
Yeah.
Right. It seems, in fact, while I'm at it, it seems like not only do they start pitching all the Halloween shit like so early now, but also Christmas. I feel like Christmas starts the second Halloween ends.
Yeah.
Right. Nobody
yeah.
gives a shit about Turkey Day anymore. I mean, I guess what is there to sell on Turkey except for Turkey Days? But like, that's it. Halloween's done, and then bam, we're into Christmas.
Yep.
Right? Was it always like that? Is that just me?
I think it was always like that to a certain extent. I mean, because you got to remember, like, if you don't put your products out early, right, then you might end up with a lot of inventory left over at the end of once the season's over, right? So get it out early.
I suppose.
Now, this early, yeah, I don't know. No, it hasn't always been like that.
It just seems like way more severe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wonder if part of it too is like, oh, keeping up with the Joneses, oh, the Walmart already has their stuff out.
Yeah,
we got to put our stuff
everybody,
out.
Yeah. And then those Halloween stores pop up, like the what is it? Spirit of Halloween.
Spirit of Halloween, yeah.
Dude, they seem like, I want to disparage. I'm sure they're fine people on both sides. Anyways, they seem like a pariah. That's a strong word, but just like parasitic or something, because they're always in like there's the one abandoned JCPenney's.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. In Mason Sims Township area.
Yeah. Where you're just like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like this empty husk of a commercial space.
Yeah.
And then like a parasitic creature looking for a body, like
it
looking
works,
for
though.
a host, and they just crawl into it.
It works though. Yeah. I mean, it's Halloween. We're talking about parasitic demonic
Interesting.
things.
That's a weird metaphysical moment for a whole company like that.
But I think that's a great business model. Right. They find these empty buildings.
Yeah,
they just lease it out for a couple months,
right?
And why not? Because we're not making those. Those
not using for anything
owners
else.
Don't have anybody else using it, right. So sure, And then the good thing, I think it's brilliant, because the good thing is that they probably just easy setup, bring in the semis with all the decorations,
unload it all,
and all the
it's been sitting in the warehouse
curtains
forever.
to confine the space, and then boom. And then it's not like the product necessarily gets old.
No, for the most part.
I mean,
some of the trendy things,
right?
Like characters and all, but no. See, feel free to pay us a royalty on this, but I don't see why I don't like, especially the JCPenney spot, because it just is so big. I don't really know how big it is, but it's substantial. So if I were them, I'm like, man, I could make you can make more money on setting up like a little maze type of vibe. And granted, it's not going to be like, they have a lot of cool things around here. A lot of farms where you see some really dope horror haunted mansion type attractions, right? But it'd be kind of cool. Like I'd pay $1, to like, and you could just set it up. So I don't see why they don't do that.
Well, I think it gets back down to that whole, exercise that we're actually going through, which is, well, where do you make your money? Just stick to where you make money.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
it works.
Set up.
Everybody knows.
Cashiers.
Okay.
Done.
Come Halloween season, that JCPenney is going to have a Halloween spirit store,
right?
And just get in, get out, buy your stuff, right? Why make more?
Yeah.
Why create other attractions?
Yeah.
I think then their model then just means that let's just open more stores,
right?
And there's so many abandoned.
That's really
buildings
dark.
That really, so long as they're making profit, they can keep opening and opening and opening it.
Right.
Now it's interesting. You don't have to drive very far. I remember to get to one of those Halloween stores, I had to go all the way down to like the guitar centers.
At
Sharonville area.
Yeah. Right.
Now it's like there's one right there.
Yeah.
And I think I bet you there's probably one in Hillsborough somewhere, up by where we're at.
Right.
So I think it's a great model. What's your go-to? Are you dressing up this year?
Probably not.
No.
I don't. You know what it is, man? Is I don't like the feeling of makeup on my face.
Yeah.
You know, it annoys me, especially having a beard.
It's so complicated.
I hate it. I hate the way it feels.
Are you
It's just
sure you don't have some sort of like autism or
a
something?
little bit of the tism?
Yeah.
Probably got some tism going on. I just hate the way it feels, man.
Texture,
because I'm like, I want to take this off my face.
Yeah.
You know, and I growing up I had bad skin, so I didn't, you know, breaking out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Anyway, so when my kids like they like making it up, right, which is fun for me, right? I think we've bought a costume or two, but not always, you know, or it's kind of a combination, right? They get like a fake battle axe or something or whatever, and they, you know, there's just like some makeup crazy person, something like this.
Yeah.
But so anyways, I like that because that's how I grew up, right? My mom, I mean, back in the day, like in order to get a costume, it wasn't quite the way it is now.
Yeah.
You know, costumes are much more accessible and available. And even the technology
Amazon, you can just
makeup,
order, oh, we got to get a costume for this party this weekend,
Right.
order something really fast.
and it, yeah, I mean,
Where
and the
back
masks,
then, yeah, we had to make it.
very
more.
much had to make, or if it was pre-made, it was like the quality was actually substantially better.
Yeah.
So like that also, and then the masks too, like, man, I was as a kid, I was much more of a horror fan. And it was perfect too, because even in the day, like it was like the heyday of VHS and B horror movies. And it was just a whole thing.
Yeah.
And so, and I would get Fangoria magazine. And so I'd learn about like the makeup artists and how, you know what I mean? So I was really into it. It really was cool. But back then, I don't really know how much they would have cost, but they would have, today's money, they'd be hundreds of dollars to pay for one of these masks, right? So certainly I did not get any of those masks. And so these days, I like the creativity. I kind of see, it's fun to see what my kids kind of come up with. That
I remember back then, so I'm the youngest of four, right? Four brothers, four boys. I'm the youngest. And so all of them had their own different masks. And we, every year, really just wear the same mask. Here, you wear this mask, I'll wear this mask type of thing.
Right.
But, you know, there was a time, you know, where you grow out of that stage, right? And so my three older brothers, they all kind of grew out of it. And so I had all their masks.
Right.
And so what I'd do is I'd just hit up a couple cul-de-sacs and go by myself, really. And I just bring their masks.
Yeah.
So I just go put my one mask on, trick or treat,
That's
go,
funny.
and then I'll switch masks, trick or treat. Or if I went to a house where, oh man, they're giving full size candy bars, then I'll just go, come back, put on another mask.
Same clothes,
trick or treat. Change my voice a little bit.
Yeah.
Trick or treat.
Right. And you fooled them, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. But back then, like, man, it was much more fun. You didn't have parents following you.
Really.
It's so lame now.
Not really.
Why? Like, you know, when we take Lily out and stuff, it's like, oh yeah, why do we gotta go?
Right.
Like, just go.
Go on.
Go.
Yeah, do the thing.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Back then, we just would go ride our bikes,
right?
Drop it on the sidewalk, just run in, trick or treat, go move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Cut through people's yards and shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You know, and it was like later. It seemed like it was later.
Yeah.
Where it was dark out. You know, we got into more mischief. See, we would like, we were those kids where tackle some kid, take their bag, candy, run. There was this one pathway, like to get from one cul-de-sac to the next cul-de-sac. There's like, you got to kind of go through like this wooded area.
Okay.
And we would just hide in the wooded area.
Just jacking people.
People, take their shit, smash pumpkins. Dude, those are the days, you know? Like,
I mean, they were the days for you, unless you got your shit stolen.
Hey, it's part of growing up, Chris.
There it is.
Part of growing up.
There it is.
You learn valuable lessons.
Right.
Don't go out. Don't go to woods by yourself.
Don't go in the woods. You get attacked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Candy took.
And you know, it's just, that was fun, man. I mean, like it was a time for mischief.
Yeah.
Now, all the parents follow. You know, like what's this whole sitting in your cul-de-sac or at your outside in your driveway?
No.
You know, handing stuff out. No, make the kids bring the fucking doorbell, dude.
Well, I'll tell you what. In the old neighborhood, when we first got out here, there was like, I used to know the stats. I think there was 800 houses in the neighborhood, but like 600 50-ish had kids, right?
Yeah.
Of any variety of ages. So I comparatively, I grew up in Jackson, New Jersey, shout out, and it would have taken me about 45 minutes or so to walk around my block, quote unquote block. There was maybe 20 houses in that walk, right? So to say I grew up out in the sticks is, for sure, right? But there was just enough people that you could walk around and fill up a bag, So, all right. Anyways, to compare that, me growing up and being like, it sucked, man. And then having this neighborhood where, dude, one half a trip, like you could go around, it's like one loop, my old neighborhood. And so you go around one side of the loop, even the outside of the loop of houses. You fill up a damn, pillowcase worth of candy. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And it's chaos. Like there's almost every house, I think now, right? There's maybe 2 or 3, token old people in their ranches, but everybody else has kids. Yeah. It's crazy. So that place is a lot of fun and it is worth kind of the hangout side and all that. You know what I mean? Like, and dads are drinking, people are barbecuing, and they got all their shit set up. They got like the demon thing with the 20-foot skeleton and the whole bullshit. It's all going on. Which, by the way, is another thing too. Like growing up, never gonna have that shit. Every now and again,
we had better shit.
Every now and again, there was one house that was the standout house. Right. You're like, whoa, look at that. But everybody else is like,
we had better shit. Yeah. Like it wasn't like every house, but you would at least have like a handful of houses where they took it seriously.
Like for real.
For real serious.
Yeah.
And like they would scare you. They'll chase you around the house with fake knives and shit. Like they were serious.
Yeah.
You can't get away with that shit now.
No. One thing I always, once I get my house on and a couple other things is, it's going to be take the chain off the chainsaw first of all. Right? But it's going to be a little chainsaw and just boom, like I can't wait. I cannot wait. Right. It's got to be legit scary, like real subtle. As you walk up, you notice that there's like body parts, you know what I mean? Like in the bushes, like, oh shit. What? Yeah.
If we were in a house where we're like in a subdivision, which I'm glad we're not, but if we were, Halloween, we would love Halloween. Not for like, because I hate kid shit, but scaring them, I would love it. Yeah. And Hannah would be all in. It would be the freakiest, scariest, like R-rated type. No, you'll know whether or not you want your kids to come in near our house or not. Oh no, we're gonna pass this. Yeah, put up signs. Hey, this is rated R. Right, like no kid shows up. Yeah, like that's how we would do it. Yeah, that's the only reason why I would love to be in like a subdivision scenario. It's fun. Is just so we could scare the living shit out of kids. I'd love it.
Yeah, I think this is about the last year too, where like Celia's she's kind of out of it, she's a little too cool for school kind of thing, so it's fine.
I'm interested if Lily's going to do it. She did it last year. Yeah. And of course I'm like, okay, I'll go.
Where'd you guys go?
By your house. Like where the school is over there? Yeah. The elementary school. Yeah. All those like side streets and stuff. There's, you could park your car and just go up and down different side streets around the school. Yeah. But now, Lily's still young enough to enjoy it, I think, but like she's taller than me now. So like, what's this grown up doing?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You've got to see her face. You're like, oh, it's a baby face. Right. Okay. I get it. Right. Yeah. Right. No, it's interesting. Well, maybe you guys should go with the fam, because my brother-in-law is in that same neighborhood. So we go there. Anyways, inside baseball to everybody. So, so the vibes are, helicopter parents, get the fuck out of here, right? Let the kid, all right, you kids 2 and 3, all right, I'm with you. You got to have the moment. We're doing the picture thing. It's a whole bit. I get it. But like older
even
kids.
now, like, okay, you want me to go? Like, I would rather I'm going to stand right here. Yeah. And you go down the street and come back to me. Why do I got to walk around? I'm not getting any candy out of this.
Well, I mean, honestly, every now and again, they'd have some banger candy, like a Snickers.
I'm looking for that one guy, the one nice neighbor who is handing out free hot dogs. That's what I'm looking for.
You know what?
Oh, cool,
there would
be
hot cider
and free hot dogs. Thanks, man.
Yeah. there's been Jello shots and bourbon and shit like that. That's just very, very Midwest. But yeah, no, I'm, you know, there's a dad tax. Like I'll go in for the candy. You know, what we can do? Stop me? I'm bigger than you. I'm taking your shit. So if, you know, to get
are you gonna
candy,
get dressed up? Do you guys go to Halloween parties like you and Shane?
No, I don't.
Jiu-jitsu aren't gonna go in?
Usually there's like a Halloween roll, right? So you get on some goofy clothes. We had one last year. That was fun.
Yeah.
But it's ultimately the same. I mean, you can't wear anything too wild because you're going to be rolling, grappling with somebody, you know?
See, I disagree. I think you should. That'd be fun. You see like the clown going against the
we can't
Batman.
Have makeup smeared all over.
With minus makeup.
Yeah.
Put the mask on. Yeah. That'd be a good promotional clip.
I think the funnier, I can, you know, it's one of the guys
and things are falling off.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Yeah, there's pieces.
You're grabbing using the guy's cape against him,
wrapping around his neck.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah. In fact, you know, it's a funny note on that is one of the guys. I think it was Joe Backer, who's a local businessman. Shout out if you need lessons in music. But I think he was dressed as Batman. And he had the cape. But he's also he's a brown belt and he's a bad dude, right? So like he can afford that risk of having a cape, which you might choke him with because you're not going to choke him. You're not going to win that battle. But anyway, so yeah, they do a little thing there. That's fun to roll. But yeah, as far as the dad tax, man, like
you're not gonna dress up though, huh?
I don't think so, man. I don't think. I'm just.
Hannah and I might dress up. Well, if we dress up, we'll dress up as like juggalos or something.
That's usually the excuse. When I still had like a pair of leather pants, and and all that kind of thing, I just dress up like I'm in like a black metal band or something.
Funny story. That just reminds me. So, was it last year? Lily dressed up as Juggalo for school, like like hey, just to certain day, mark a certain day as a day you bring in your costumes.
Right, it's fun.
So she dressed up as Juggalo, and she was going home, whatever. She has to unlock the gate to get into the in our property. Right. Well, if you look at our property on Google Maps, and zoom in, she's there dressed up as
they got her.
So we have a Juggalo right in front of our property.
That's funny.
It's Lily. It's the funniest shit, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Jugglers are so weird. So
what's
the candy?
Yeah, what's your favorite candy?
All right. This is
Halloween candy.
Halloween candy. So, but isn't it all candy, Halloween candy? But
no, it's different because there's certain how often do you just go and get those candy corns? You know what I'm saying? But that's a Halloween candy. Like
that's disgusting. Fuck candy. Fuck candy corn.
I love candy corns, dude.
It's disgusting.
No,
gross.
Candy corn's good.
No,
there is there is like a what's it called? Like the more you eat, like the more you don't like it. Like the first few bites, like okay, God, I love these things. The more you eat it, it's just like okay, I'm done. But I love candy corn. What's your favorite? That's not my favorite, but what's your favorite?
Sour Skittles.
Sour Skittles,
like Sour Patch Skittles.
Yeah. Okay, I could get into
or
that.
Sour Patch Kids. If it ends up where my mouth hurts as a result of eating it, I'm usually gonna like it. Yeah. I don't know.
Skittles are always good for sure.
Man, I will destroy bags worth. I don't know what it is. It's not the chocolate. Doesn't really get me. I don't like chocolate, but man,
I'm always into the like the classic stuff. Reese peanut butter cups, the Baby Ruths, the Grand. What's it called?
It's 10 or
$5 grand or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
The Rolos.
Nah, nope.
Rolos is like a Halloween candy. You don't really go and buy Rolos.
Not my jam.
Anything chocolate, the Mounds, Almond Joy.
Nope. Nope. Ew.
I would prefer chocolate versus like hard candy, unless it's Starburst. Like Starburst is not chocolate, good. But I love Starburst.
I don't know though, man. It's been a minute since I've had some Starburst. No, Skittles. Maybe like a Three Musketeers.
I like Three Musketeers.
The nougat.
Yeah,
that's good.
You know what's the worst is when you would open up your bag and they fucking give you like wax lips.
Fuck fuck wax lips. There's another one. Dude, I didn't know you couldn't eat it. You know what I mean? You gave me something. I don't know how old I was. I was a kid. I was a wee kid, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, boom, we got candy, and I'm an organizer type guy, right? So I dump the bag in the kitchen table, and this is like in the 80s.
Yeah, you start organizing shit.
Yeah, because the apples with the razor blades and Satanic Panic and all that horse shit in the 80s. So like, we're careful. Anyway, so I dump it on there. Parents are going through it, blah, blah. And I'm like sifting it out. I'm like, okay, we got our hard candies over here. We got fruit flavored. We got the chocolate and all this, right? Okay. Wax lips. So I'm like,
where does that go?
Okay, let me probosculate upon this, right? And so I commence to probosculate, and I say to myself, well, this clearly must be some kind of chewy candy-ish sort of a situation, right? Hard, right? Yeah. All right, so check. No, this isn't food.
No, it's not food.
What the fuck did you do?
It's not even flavored.
No.
It doesn't even look cool. Like, it's not even cool lips. Nothing.
I could drive before I found out what they were.
It's momentary, put in your mouth, and then that's it.
And then we just look like some Instagram broad, you know what I mean, from like Orange County,
You look
California.
like Lily trying to puff up her lips.
Yeah. Yeah. So why did you give this to me? It's not candy. Oh, man, that was one of the most disappointing.
Or like you get those, remember you used to get like those, the wax candy, but like it was like a root beer. It was shaped like a bottle.
There's another one.
Like cut into it and like suck, like
bit into it.
This shit.
What is this? What is this candy?
Horrible.
Why did you give this to God, I hated that, man. That was so annoying. You know what the weird thing is about that? Is like, if I'm a kid today, I can go to Google. I can ask Google. I can hit a YouTube. I can get me an explanation. What's with this lip thing? Right? You know what I mean? Like, I can get it. And then I don't have to look the fool, right? I don't have to ask my friends, Chris didn't know about wax lips. Motherfucker. You know what I mean? All that. I can just go, little R&D.
Little R&D.
Those are wax lips. Oh, okay. Well, that's...
You didn't have that as a kid? Yeah. You're confused?
No, I'm just confused, and there's nobody in my neighborhood.
What about what do you call it? Carnival peanuts or whatever they call those things? They're like orange... they're not peanuts. They're orange, and it's like almost like marshmallow type things.
I think I know what you mean. Yeah. Ew. Yeah, I don't like marshmallows.
Yeah,
either.
I didn't really care for those either.
I don't like those.
Well, what about the bit of honey?
I don't know what that is.
You didn't know? Man, deprived child. It came in like, they're kind of almost like toffee like. Okay. And but soft, but hard. Like you kind of had to work it a little bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, those are good. Mambas, was it Mambas? They were kind of like a different, like almost like a starburst.
Right.
I used to like those.
I like all right. Twizzlers. I don't like Twizzlers. I don't like Twizzlers.
Do you like red vines?
No.
Red vines are nasty. I hear it's like if you like any of those, there's like two camps.
Right.
You either like Twizzlers, you can't be red vines, or the opposite.
Right. It's either Megadeth or Metallica.
Yeah. I'm a Twizzlers guy. Twizzlers.
No.
Yep.
No, that's man. Because it seems more fun. The only reason I've ever eaten them, mostly as a kid, right, is because of the fun aspect of it. You know, where I felt like you don't fit in and everything. So I remember hey, Twizzler. Oh shit, I want one, and I'm really like, these are fucking dumb. They're just stupid. They don't even taste like anything. There's like half a flavor.
Especially when I used to be like game more, like I would play games all the time.
Yeah.
I don't have the time to do it now, but like a pack of Twizzlers was great because he was like,
frantic.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. What other big league chew? Not really anything.
Yeah, I never liked getting that.
Yeah, I like the apple flavor.
We used to get like the cigarettes, like the candy cigarettes back in the day.
Weird, dude. That's a weird throwback. Yeah, because like find it right, especially now.
Yeah,
back then.
I think if you go to this, there's that old timey candy store down the street, right next to Barker's.
Really? Oh yeah, you know what? Now that you say that.
2 doors down, they have I think those things. Right. They have some old school candy.
That's wild. Well, all right. So there's a little to throw it just a touch of the academic, the business side of marketing. Like interesting how can I position this? Like the dynamic of the sell of candy, right? So what I mean by that is like, yes, we're trying essentially to get the kid which you don't have to twist their arm. I mean, here you go, kid. Here's some candy. Cool, right? But like we're paying the bill on that one. So then they're really leveraging a lot of times that like retro angle, right? The packaging, old candy commercials, right? I've seen the owl. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? Yeah. But it's not even redone.
2,
right? Like
3.
And the whole camera shakes kind of thing. Yeah. But like it looks like really old.
Yeah.
It looks like Pink Panther.
Yeah, it's like old school
late 70s animation.
Yep.
Charlie Brown, right? So anyway, so it's interesting.
It's iconic though. Anybody in our generation knows that commercial.
Right. And then and so here's the kind of the jujitsu of that thing. It's like we'll put this out there so that the parents remember, oh yeah. And then the kid, you can hear the conversation. And the kid is like, what the hell is that? That looks dumb.
Like, oh,
son, I'm going to show you about candy, right? And then they go
Give
out.
Me a Tootsie Pop.
Yeah, and boom, here you go. And on to another generation.
Do you like Jolly Ranchers?
I love Jolly Ranchers.
It's just I do. I'll eat it.
Yeah.
And I like the taste. But you know that experience where like you try to chomp down on it and it sticks to your teeth?
Yeah, it's real tacky. And
I don't like that experience.
Filling out. Yeah.
That for me just makes me think like my fillings are going to pop out or something.
Just lose a tooth one day. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like about Jolly Ranchers.
Or here's another element of that, right? This kind of goes along the line of cereal too. And the damage to your mouth, right? Is Jolly Ranchers and one or two other candies that are hard like that. And then you bite, and it just like a dagger right into your gums. You're like, oh God, you still just go in again like an idiot.
What about the Gobstopper?
Nope. Then like that's
Willy
another
Wonka.
one where I found out what it was, right? And then I remember like these monster, what I thought was a gumball, right? I remember distinctly. Right?
You grew up in a cave?
Dude,
no
I
one
was
told
like,
you?
This is a gumball. I put in the quarter at my local whatever and turn it and it goes do-do-do-do-do and it's a gumball and we're off on our way, right? I got a piece of gum. But then I see this other thing and I'm like, candy ball must be a gumball. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Put it. What the fuck is this?
Everlasting Gobstopper.
This is stupid. I can't even get. I wanted to like smash it up,
like where's the chewy center?
Something
chewy center.
Or what? Fine, right? But if it's just a gumball, then why is it this freaking big? I'm this little kid. I got this thing like this. I'm like drooling. This is stupid,
dude.
Who
in that
this?
case, I would be that kid laughing at you. Like, what are you doing,
dude? That's what I'm telling. I was a quiet kid. I would just be like, well, that's stupid. Throw it in the garbage. Done.
Yeah. I'd be like,
never
look
eating
at that
it
kid
again,
over there.
Ever.
Like, what is he doing with this thing?
Bro.
The Everlasting Gobstopper. Willy Wonka. Do you ever watch that movie? Do you like the original Willy Wonka?
No. That was my ex.
You never watched that?
It was all about. No, I watched it as a result of her.
I love that.
She grew up. Yeah, she grew up. And was like, oh my God, this is the best. And then, but it wasn't the best.
Sprinkle it with dew.
No. Because it
cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two.
Here's how this works. I watch Willy Wonka.
The Candyman can. Come on, Chris.
I don't know
Sing
any
with
of this
me.
shit. I don't know any of it. I watched Willy Wonka, and the only something that it gave me was a bunch of Marilyn Manson references, right? That's the only thing I knew because all of a sudden I was like, holy shit, that's from that Marilyn Manson record. And then even the imagery and some of the things he did, there's I think it's the video for Dope Hat, which is off the first main record that Manson had. Like it's basically that thing where they go in the Fudge River tunnel or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And that's that whole moment.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's what he's talking about. I had no idea. But as far as the movie itself, I'm like, bro, that's kind of an evil character. Bro.
It is. It's meant to be like that. A little creepy. Rachmaninoff. That was the code to get into the... Man.
Sorry, bro. Sorry. No, my kids kind of like it. They kind of like it. But I think that's an interesting little bit of nostalgia too.
I love everything about it. Like that. Whenever I'm buy a lot of candy, all of a sudden I have the urge to sing that song.
Yeah,
and Lily hates it.
Yeah, it's not my thing. So all right, wait. So that's nostalgia. Candy thing. Yeah, a bunch of candies I didn't like because I didn't get it. how much money is in the candy business? Because I think mostly of Halloween.
Billions.
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 $12 billion.
$12 billion.
As of 2 years ago, right?
Mhm.
12 billion in revenue. Here's the weird thing it's like in the 80s
Mhm.
growing up, how much was there? I mean, this is the days of TV dinners, like a
Mhm.
son of a bitch, the Elio's, the pizza, the whole thing. Like,
yes.
so it's like in hindsight, it's like, let me get this straight. It's not like it's went away, but let me get this straight. You want me to heat this food up? Who the fuck knows where it came from?
It was the best. Stouffer's,
So
Salisbury steak.
Heat it up in this plastic tray.
Yes.
With a thin,
jab it with the fork.
Yeah, thin plastic sheen.
Uh-huh.
Right. Let's
Mhm.
just heat it up.
Speaking my language.
The plastic is maybe burnt, and
Yes.
you're like, okie dokie,
Yes.
this sounds great, and you're just consuming plastic.
Yeah.
Right.
Mix the mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
In the center, it's really hot.
I remember
it's really hot, but then like the outside is still cold.
It's still cold.
You just got to mix it to warm it.
Lukewarm. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm totally there with you, right? So it's like, okay, but that's our day, and our parents didn't know any better, and it's the whole thing. But now it's like we all kind of know a little bit better, man.
Yeah.
Like we should not be eating that shit. Heat it up in the microwave in a glass container or and like in spite of it all, we got the power drinks and the green foods and the non-organic GMO latte soy, all this horse shit. But like a throwback once a year, right? Possibly even twice or three times, guys, because there's Christmas, there's Easter as well. But it's like all of that be damned.
Yeah, that's kind of the fun of it. It's the allure,
right?
It's like this is fun. This is the time, kids, where you could just go out and get as much candy as you can.
Oh, just OD on sugar.
Yeah, OG on sugar. Right.
Just
one time a year.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah. But meanwhile, like when you look at the health.
Yeah,
stats,
I wonder though.
That's wrong.
So in this time period where we live in, like health and wellness is all the rage.
Yeah.
Has that hurt the candy business, or is it still the same? Kids are kids. They're still going to like candy.
Yeah, I wonder. I would be curious about the relative stats, right? So it's like $12 billion in 2023 in that, in that space. Sounds like a lot of money, right? For whatever it's worth, it seems like a lot of money. And then if you do the, if you account for inflation, how does that relate, right? When let's just say that the American population was more maybe ignorant would be a fair statement, right? To like health in general.
Yeah.
Like it would be either way it went would be interesting to me. I'd be very curious to see what that looks like. Because if, for example, if position A, where it's like, okay, you've got ignorance to like the health and well-being, but to be honest, you've got a lot probably unintentionally healthier food, if that's even a thing. I guess. I don't know. Total bro science. But like, so anyway, so like, it's like, yeah, proportionately they spent about the same amount of money on candy then, right? But today, man, like childhood obesity, childhood diabetes, and ADD, ADHD, and a lot of basically all the stuff that happens to the human
wonder
body.
If it's gone down.
As relates to sugar.
Or you think has cereal gone down?
I don't think so.
I
mean, and furthermore, it's not only that it hasn't gone down. I think that the generations like, I would be like, oh man, I'll eat some cereal, right? If it's around, I have it for the kids, right? In spite of myself, right? I'm like, this is not the best thing to eat, but damn, I love me some whatever, corn pops or some shit. I just can't help it.
Corn pops, dude.
It's so good.
Do we actually agree on that? Do we actually agree on that?
Yeah, I love corn pops.
I love corn pops, dude.
Yeah. But it can't be, we've talked about that before, because it can't be the ghetto version.
No.
Don't give me the bullshit
version. Don't give me
version.
the bullshit version.
I don't want that. I need the real deal.
Yes.
Oh,
Pops.
God. When they're Honey-O's from Kroger, fuck out of here.
Now, as an adult, like not Halloween, do you ever buy candy? Like just, I'm at the gas station. I'm going to pick me up. And not including gum or something.
Yeah. So it sounds very silly, but I look at it as pure medicinal in that I need a sugar hit.
Oh, I need a sugar hit. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I know that for some reason it's it's the networking thing, right?
But it's never like I have a sweet tooth.
As a pure
now.
indulgence?
Yeah, I have a sweet tooth. I want to give me some.
Especially the
Reese's.
candies that I like, right? Like I've never
Just go and grab
Boy.
some sour Skittles.
That would be the thing I would buy. But
Like, don't you
I'd
ever
never do it?
See, sometimes
Never do it.
I don't. I'm sometimes, as in like maybe once a year. So don't just put things in perspective. But like every once in a while, I'll have this like I want to feel like a kid again. Like, I can get me a pack of gummy bears.
I get it.
You know,
I get it. Yeah,
the nostalgia of that, right?
Yeah.
Or like, but for me, it's the same. Like, I need a sugar hit, or I have the grumbles. My stomach's grumbling, and it's a couple hours before dinner, so I'll grab me a Snickers just to hold me because it just sits in there. Yeah. At least in my mind, I don't know. Yeah. Nutritionals say it really doesn't.
And even that, man, like I'm better than 50%. I'm gonna go to the trail mix. Yeah. Thing. I just can't.
I'm a Snicker. Like my favorite is Reese's peanut butter cups, but Snickers is easy to eat. Yeah. So like if I'm riding my motorcycle and I got to get some gas, I got to take a quick break, chomp down on some a Snickers bar and head out. But I probably like. I also remember those commercials, like Betty White, like, playing football, like, stop, eat a Snickers, dude. That was brilliant. Like having Betty White in a huddle.
Perfect. Yeah. That's brilliant.
I miss her actually. Yeah. Her comedic timing was awesome.
You remember her roast? I can't remember. It was like when Comedy Central did a good couple year run of like really popular roasts. And Betty White was in that one.
I mean, think of how many decades is she doing comedy, and she was like relevant.
50
all those years,
something like that.
And even like girls. More funny. She went out with the blast at the end. Like she was on all these movies.
Thing, you're like you have the pass.
Yeah.
Right. Just like Don Rickles had the pass. Yeah. Like you're old enough to know that like. The racism was funny, right? You lived in it. It's funny, right? You get the grandma pass. It's like, it's harmless, right? Because we know that we're all joking around, right? It's funny how they get the pass like that. But her and maybe Joan Rivers is another one. God, she was a funny lady. But yeah, they get that pass, But yeah, anyway, so the commercials.
But yeah, Snickers, that commercial stuck with me. So I think that's why if I'm like hangry, reach for Snickers. Yeah,
perfect.
Perfect advertising for me. Yeah. It's in there. Yeah, in my head. So it's always the thing I crave if I'm really hangry.
Yeah. I think that so there's a nostalgia. Okay. Well, here's another element, right, in the marketing that candy makers do is like the novelty. Right. So sometimes like, especially, what am I thinking of, man? The real sour.
Are you taking like novelty like that? Remember the whistle pops?
I remember those. Yeah. I remember those.
That's novelty. Yep. I used to love those things.
Yeah. Or the ring pops. I remember those. But the like, it's fun.
I think Hannah bought a bunch of ring pops recently.
Really?
Well, because she's going to a bachelorette party. And so, in putting gift bags together.
Gotcha.
And so, whatever.
Right.
Ring.
Yeah. So many. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So, but the novelty of it is like weird, fun, gross. Right. So like I remember that. Like where
slime
you have
candy and
like I think of Pop Rocks.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like the experience. Like, oh man, Johnny had like 3 bags of Pop Rocks and he like puked or something. You know what I mean? Something weird like that, right? Yeah. Or like, oh man, this Warhead is like so crazy sour. Like, oh man, Billy had like 5 in his mouth the other day. Oh shit, no way. He's the king of Warheads. So like there's an element of that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. That's kind of a cool sell. And I have a lot of fond memories of that, especially maybe as a boy, because that seems like a dude kind of thing to do. I know I've not grown up.
I wonder if you like worked at like Hershey's or some of these, candy companies. Like, how often do you come out with a new product? Like when do they determine, hey, let's come out with Warheads?
Yeah.
Or do you end up like just stick with your candies that sell, right? Or Hershey bars to the Snickers or whatever they make, or do you stick with that, or do you like constantly launch new products?
It seems like like, all right. I think of an example of a company that I distinctly remember them having 2, 3 things, and then all of a sudden it appeared as though they had dozens. Was Snapple. Snapple. Now it's not
like the drink Snapple.
The drink Snapple.
Oh,
yeah. And if you remember in say the 90s, right? I remember mostly because like I came of age in the 90s, 1999, I was 18. So I had a job that I would go to. I was driving around and I was in the business of getting me a little quick drink. And they had glass bottles and they were about big.
Yeah.
I'm sure today they'd be this fucking big, filled with sugar. But anyways, I remember like there was a moment where I was like, damn, why do I need all these Snapples? You know what I mean? Like, how many flavors of Snapple do I need?
Yeah.
Right. And while it was nice, like they had the kiwi strawberry and a couple others that I just kind of liked. I was like, well, that's good. Right. But then it seemed like it got weird. Like, why do we need all of this?
Yeah. Well, it's funny that you say that though, because like there has been a lot of research done on variety of products. So that for whatever reason, when you have more options, it increases sales. You would think like just have one.
Just give me
this is the
cheeseburger.
This is the one that's good. Like no, people want to see options, and so they did a lot of study that in-store study. Where like, hey, we're gonna only give a couple options versus other times we'll give multiple options.
Right.
And for whatever reason, it just that variety where you could kind of choose what you're liking. Increased more customer loyalty, increased more.
I mean, fair enough.
That's why you have like Doritos have a lot more flavors now. You know, the Coke now is not just Coke. You could get lime Coke. You could get zero Coke. You could get, Diet Coke.
Gross.
It's the options of flavors increases more. Purchase.
Really?
Yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, I guess it could make sense. The way you're saying it, but yeah, it seems unnecessary because again, that's my personality. It's like, no, I like Coke.
I like what I like.
That's what it is. Why'd you make all this other stupid shit? I guess maybe it's like stick with the recipe, man. If AC/DC is out there making some wild progressive shit, they sound like Rush or Dream Theater or whatever. It's like, dude, that's not the recipe. Just stick to the script. Make more of the meat and potatoes that we like. So, anyways, retro, they try to hook the parents to sell the candy. Yeah. Novelty, kids get hooked because it's fun.
Would you say Jelly Bellies would fall into novelty?
Jelly Bellies is Easter.
Is that Easter? Well, you can still have it for Halloween.
No, man. Everybody knows the Easter Bunny shits out jelly beans. Tell me I'm lying.
You don't think that Jelly Bellies try to promote their stuff for Halloween? It's just an Easter thing?
No. Hold on. I don't know this for a fact. I am officially talking out of my ass. I have no idea. Right? But first of all, everybody knows jelly beans come from Easter bunnies. But second of all,
do I have to remind you that Easter Bunny's not real, Chris? Did anybody ever tell you that?
These details don't matter, man. We know Santa Claus isn't real.
I know you grew up in like a closet.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Easter Bunny shits out jelly beans. Yeah. So, no, but why, if I'm them, right? It's like, why would I compete in this overly saturated Halloween market?
Jelly Bellies are amazing.
I love me some Jelly Bellies.
In fact, I don't even know if I could ever eat regular jelly beans.
They got like ashtray flavor, right? The jelly.
What's your favorite jelly bean?
My favorite? Belly. I don't know, like a fruit kind, I like fruit punch.
Popcorn all the way. Popcorn jelly.
No, because popcorn flavor doesn't taste like popcorn.
It does taste like popcorn. That's why I like it.
It does not.
It's buttery popcorn, dude.
It's disgusting.
You're ridiculous. All right, tell me comment and let us know what's your favorite Jelly Belly flavor.
But they have the novelties, right? Don't they have like snot flavored and dragon poop or something? I think so,
right? Yeah. The sour apple, the green apple,
I do love
cappuccino.
Oh, blow pops, sour, the green apple. Oh, that's the best. That was my favorite, bro.
I used to love blow pops.
That was my favorite, man. That was so satisfying. Anyways, what the hell were we just talking about? So I wanted to talk
novelties.
Novelty,
Yeah.
right?
If Jelly Bellies.
Oh
were
no.
considered novelty.
So Easter. So yeah, hold on. So no, if I was them, I'm not going to compete in Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
right? We've already got the narrative that Easter Bunny shits out Jelly Bellies. So let's just go ahead and dominate that market, because I always associate them with that, right? Do you really? I don't remember jelly beans in Halloween. Now I'm thinking about it. And if I did, they were always the disappointment was
no,
licorice.
but you know what? Something just. Do you not like licorice?
I fucking hate licorice.
Oh, come on. I love licorice.
You love
dude.
licorice?
Licorice is awesome.
Ew.
I love it.
Ew. Candy corn and licorice.
Yes.
Ew.
It's about the experience, dude. Listen, you know what they come to mind though that I loved for Halloween? The milk duds. The milk duds,
like in a little box.
Yeah, they came in like little yellow boxes.
Yellow box. Yeah, right.
I used to love milk duds.
Nope.
I used to love Whoppers. Remember Whoppers? They come in like milk cartons.
Green and white package. Oh no. I know. Yeah.
Milk cartons.
Don't like those.
You and I definitely.
God, break your little smoky thing.
We would not be friends as kids. I'd be.
But no.
Actually, it would have been great.
Would we? Though?
It would have been great because I'd be like, "Oh, you don't like the Whoppers? Here, I take the Whoppers.
Little tray.
Yeah,
there you go, buddy.
Whoppers. Oh, you don't know what those black slips are? I'll take that.
Shit out of you. I would judge the shit out of you because I'd hand it to you and
you would not know, and then you'd see me having fun.
Like, here you go. Here's all the Whoppers. Shit's disgusting. As I walk away, take your. I
guarantee I would win out of that deal more than you because you probably only like a few of the candy and everything else here, Ernie.
But you can't just take it. You would trade naturally. I'm not just going to give it up.
Yeah.
Even if I don't like it.
But it wouldn't be a 1-to-1 trade. It would be like, okay, I got like this one thing you like. I know you don't like the Whoppers, Chris. Just give me all your Whoppers. And you'd be like, what else am I going to?
No, dude.
There's nothing I want of yours.
No. Because no. Hold on. Let's call a spade a spade. So first of all, the negotiation skills are far more than that. I would come into that situation knowing we got a 1-to-1 ratio on as far as candies go, right? Now I'm going to get you a package. Look, if you've got a big package, right? If you got a big package of say peanut M&Ms, right? I'll give you a 2-to-1 on that. All right, here. I don't necessarily care for this, but you got a bunch of Jolly Ranchers. We can work it out. We can figure this out, right? But if you're just going kind of same size packages, no, I'm not going to give you just all my shit for one of you. No, that's terrible negotiation.
You know you don't like it though, Chris.
That's not the point.
What are you doing?
Why don't I go down the street? Little Bobby,
Twizzlers,
little Johnny doesn't like.
You just missing all the candies that you don't like. Twizzlers, Whoppers,
Milk Duds.
You
Mike
don't like
and Ike's.
Almond Joys. You don't like Milk and Ike. You don't like candy corn. You don't like licorice. You don't like anything, dude. You literally have nothing to. You have nothing.
But that's good. You're looking at the wrong way, man, because now everybody else likes it, right? Now I've got all the chips.
I'm going to say, hey, meet us up in the woods. A bunch of my friends want to hang out.
Oh, you think? Oh, see? Good. That's a real good. There you go.
And I'll take your bag.
There you go. Right.
1-to-1 my ass.
Right. Now I got to defend. Now, see, dude, bro, you're just making, you're starting a villain origin story. That's how that shit starts out. Yeah, that's exactly how it starts out. Because all of a sudden I get jacked for my candy. And where does this lead? It's no place good. I'll tell you that.
I'll have my mask on. You'll never know it's me.
No, but it'll be the mask. It'll be something
but I
about
have 4 different masks.
20 years later, it's like, I don't know, man. He just sees people in a mask and he just beats the dog shit out of them. I don't get it. Yeah.
Dude.
That's how you make a villain, dude.
That's how you do it. Yep.
Just saying.
Oh,
all over candy.
Dude. Yeah.
So,
so you're talking about novelty stuff, different ways that they pitch candy.
Pitching to kids, which, I mean, in general, it's pretty damn easy to pitch candy to kids. I mean, who the hell, what kid doesn't want some kind of candy?
Nerds.
Right?
You had to like nerds.
Love nerds, dude.
Okay.
Love nerds. In fact, you remember the big, I remember they had bigger boxes, right? Because most of them were like little size guys. But they had this big box of nerds. I'm trying to kind of picture what it looked like. But it was like a multi-sectioned box. Maybe?
Yeah. They'll have like, they used to give like almost like a cigarette box size.
Yeah.
Packaging.
Yeah.
And like half would be one flavor and half would be another flavor.
Yeah.
You just kind of like push back the lid.
Yeah. And take a little hit. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like cocaine. Anyways, doesn't matter. So yeah, those were good. But I'd get the grape. I hate grape. I hate grape.
You know what? Here's another here's another Halloween candy that was horrible.
Okay.
It's not candy really, but you remember when they would like hand out like boxes of raisins? Dude,
Bullshit.
it's like
the red ones with the that Dole.
With Dole, yeah,
Right.
it's just a box of raisins, and like you go to a house and
Here,
you're like trick or treat, and they give you this. You almost want to like kick them in the nuts, like
dude,
you suck as a
and
human.
it's like the wife. She's got armpit hair. She's all about the hippie life. You know what I mean? She's trying to like give me a
like,
carrot.
what are you giving me?
Don't
Like,
want
you know
your
what?
stupid
I'm
raisin.
coming back. I'll be back.
Oh, but it's just like candy.
And I'm gonna
Raisins are very high
fucking
in sugar.
smash your pumpkin in front of you.
Yeah.
And burn down your house. You cheap ass.
Just sat there
Give me help.
peeing on the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Like,
Right? I'll bring my other mask out. Fucking pee all over your front porch, giving me raisins.
and this picture, like an 11-year-old, 10-year-old kid. You're like, you go to pee in a pumpkin, but pants down on the front. Like, what is this kid doing, man? This is too aggressive. Just in a mask.
Yeah. I'm like,
Fuck your raisins. What?
forget the treat. I'm giving you a trick. Giving me raisins. Fucking asshole.
That's so funny.
You judge hard. Remember, you judge like people hard on like what they hand out.
Yeah.
And then you always knew the houses that gave like the full size candy bars.
Yeah.
Like
there's, it's funny, man. Is like that's a middle school and junior high, like kind of a respect.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like as a young, you're still in the BMX thing. You're still riding around with your friends, right? And like you see the guy who like Halloween time, he hooks you up full size, king size Snickers, right? Yeah. And so you see him out doing his lawn, doing whatever he's doing. You just kind of give like the nod. You know what I mean? There's a certain like, I see you, buddy. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. It's you have a huge respect for the guys who give you those candies
because they know.
Give me wax lips. Give me raisins, an apple. Trying to make this healthy.
Don't make it. Don't make it.
No.
Yeah. All right. So that's back to that part of the topic. Is like, I kind of see what you're saying, where it's like, in spite of all the health, in spite of all the awareness that we have, the sugar epidemic and the health and the whole thing, it's still like, but candy's really good.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's supposed to be fun. Yeah.
What can you do? You can't fight it.
Yeah. Now is just that parent has to walk around now. I'm looking for the hot dogs, the pizzas,
right? The Jello shots,
hot cocoa,
the
Jello
bourbon.
shots. Give me the good stuff,
bro. And you knew all the moms, especially in that old neighborhood, man. They got like the 75-gallon Stanley with
wine
vodka.
and shit. And
no, dude, they're going hard. You get up close. Hey, hi, Jane. How you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. And they start talking shit about the neighbor's yard. You're like, oh, hitting the vodka pretty hard. All right. All right.
Yeah. Good times.
So, anyways, I don't know if we learned anything on that, but.
No, but, part of Don Draper's Den is just thinking of all the nostalgia and
the good times.
And the good times. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That's it. That's the shout out to the. Remember, was that the real American hero? Right. So our real American hero for this episode is the guy out there giving the king size Snickers.
Yes.
Right. So we salute you.
We salute you.
Here's to you, sir. All right. With that, let's get out of here. From the iconic era of advertising to the digital age, I'm Chris.
And I'm Ernie.
Keep it legendary.